The Wall Street Journal has turned tabloid, dishing on Tesla CEO Elon Musk's alleged affair with the wife of Google co-founder Sergey Brin. So the Journal says the affair led to a divorce between Brin and his wife Nicole Shanahan, and also a rupture in Musk and Brin's friendship.
Now, Musk has denied the allegation, saying this is total BS. Sergey and I are friends, and we're at a party together last night. I've only seen Nicole twice in 3 years, both times with many other people around. Nothing romantic. All right, Robby, what do you think of this story? I'm sort of mind divided about it. I want to hear your take.
Well, first of all, I don't really relish kind of gossipy talking about people's marriages or personal difficulties. I mean, I hated Gawker, that kind of trash. I have a high bar for thinking like this is even news and we do have to talk about it now. Okay, Elon Musk is the wealthiest man in the world and Google's a very important company, so it's possible this marital difficulty does, I guess, have policy implications. So then does maybe clear some bar for us being able to talk about it. But I really do try to default toward, for these personal matters, it's their business, not ours. And I don't want to subject people to that kind of thing. And I wasn't actually, when I first read the story, I thought I presumed this this affair was known or something, or and he's actually denying it. So that makes it kind of weird, you don't know. He's just straightforwardly denying it. I don't know what the Wall Street Journal's reporting for it is. It's probably pretty solid. The Wall Street Journal's a very solid outlet, so I don't know, and it makes me uncomfortable to talk about because, again, I don't like to gossip about people in this way at all. Even famous people deserve privacy, in my view, in their private lives.
I totally agree with you. I feel so aggrieved that I know about this, just like I feel so aggrieved at having seen photos of him in his bathing suit on his yacht last week. I just feel like there's so many really important conversations to have about Elon Musk, and I just don't care at all about his personal life. And yet we are constantly bombarded with stories about women he's impregnated and, now this affair. I feel like it's nobody's business. And, I'm saying that as a person who, I love tabloids. I watch The Bachelor and The Bachelorette religiously. The current season is very good. Everybody should tune in. I am not above, enjoying myself some guilty pleasures there. I don't even think they're guilty. You got to get your entertainment where you get it. But this is somebody's personal life who actually, to me, this is such a distraction. Again, this is kind of like the whole Twitter story. Elon Musk is involved in some shady business with the Chinese, and we really need to be talking about that. And actually, the Wall Street Journal does a really good job reporting on that. So I feel like this was maybe a little bit of a misstep for them, something they felt was just too juicy not to report out. But, whether it's true or not, I just feel aggrieved that I know about it.
Yeah, and some of these are hard calls, I guess, from a journalistic standpoint. If you let's say you're a publication, you come into possession of solid reporting that this affair happened, which again is not with some random person, where then I would absolutely say it is outside the bounds of news, or in my judgment. I'm sure there are plenty of news outlets that would disagree, but it's alleged to have been with this wife of this other very important tech executive. Whatever, Google and Tesla or other Elon Musk properties could have relationships that are affected by this, which kind of does make it newsworthy and worth potentially talking about. Again, I might still say no because I really like to default to giving people a lot of privacy to work through these things. And maybe it's wrong. There's a possibility this reporting is wrong. Musk is just totally denying it, said it didn't happen. So I don't know. We'd take that for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, what happens between a married couple is extremely private and extremely privileged and extremely important, and it's really, really nobody's business. And does it matter if, Elon Musk fell out with Google over an affair, over he doesn't like the color of the guy's tie, right? We wouldn't report on that. People make decisions for all sorts of personal reasons, and it's just, to me, it just really, I'm not sure. I really don't feel that this rose to the level of being in the public interest.
Are we reaching peak Elon Musk? He's making cameos in every story. His cameo in the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, that proves we're living in a simulation, right? That just totally breaks the fact that this is reality, that he had a small role in that whole thing.
Although, you probably didn't watch much of that trial. I did, as I said, enjoy my smut. He did not show up to testify for Amber Heard, while another celebrity whose name came up, Kate Moss, did show up to testify on behalf of Johnny Depp. So, make of that what you will.
Yeah, certainly make of that. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Obviously, the guy is just all over our news feeds. Literally was considering taking control of Twitter, this very important tool for journalists and those of us who live miserable online existences. But not happening, sadly. Have there been any updates? Have you revised your view of how this lawsuit is proceeding, the Twitter and Elon lawsuit?
No, I think it's very interesting and something really worth keeping our eye on, because I think more will come out that will reveal whether my take was correct, that he never intended to buy it at all, and that it was just a big distraction from problems at Tesla. And so I'm following it closely, but nothing yet that I have to report.
I have to say I'm probably coming around more to your way of thinking about it. You're swaying me a little. And we did have I think me and Ryan, last week. I can't remember who else was with me. We talked to someone who was following the lawsuit very closely, who seemed to think that it's that Twitter has the better case here, which I think rings true to me at this point.
But again, I think even if Elon Musk loses, the biggest penalty he could face is $1 billion, which pales in comparison to what he made by selling that Tesla stock to buy Twitter in the first place. So I don't think he would mind paying $1 billion at this point, really. So he's sort of he's very brilliantly negotiated another win-win situation for himself.
Smart guy. All right, well, we'll keep updating you all on whatever the recent. This one I did not see coming. Again, I don't know that this was legitimate news or good journalism practice. I'll be interested to see if other outlets are able to verify it, even though, again, I'm loath to acknowledge that this is something that should be talked about. But we'll see if it turns out that reporting that he has denied is solid. And then tomorrow on Rising, we'll discuss why some on the left are organizing to ditch Biden in 2024. Batya, it was wonderful to see you, and you'll be with us next week, I believe.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'll see you all next week, yes.
Great. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss any of our content. And for those of you who like to listen while on the go, we're now available anywhere you listen to podcasts, and also catch us on the Plex TV app, another place to watch all your favorite Rising content. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.